uh, which was very popular. And you can see that every shot has a composition or it is telling a story. तो हर शॉट को जब आप कंटिन्यूटी में लगाते हैं तो एक कहानी को आगे बढ़ाते हैं. So that's how you now continue the story or continue the action. So what the film language is, if a shot is a word, अगर एक shot एक word है, then the way we arrange the shots is the way we form sentences and paragraphs in our story. The most fundamental of these arrangements is the cutting for continuity. This is when a shot connects to another shot and continues the action or the story. So that is what editing is all about. So what is film editing as such? We arrange the shots into scenes and the scenes into finished movie as per the vision of the film director. That is the role of a film editor as such. Okay. So film editing is obviously arrangement of different shots into a complete scene, and those scenes together finish the entire movie or the story of the movie as per what the film director had envisaged. Before we get into the film editing के aspects, हम लोगों को कुछ टर्म्स बहुत ज़रूरी है समझने जो कि फिल्म ग्रामर से रिलेटेड है. What is miss or scene? Miss or scene is actually a French term जिसका मतलब है विजुअल एलिमेंट्स जो होते हैं आपके पूरे सीन के अंदर, उसको कंबाइन करना, उसको सजाना इस तरह से कि वो आपके मेन कैरेक्टर्स को इंट्रोड्यूस कर सके या आपकी कंप्लीट सीन को इंट्रोड्यूस कर सके. फिल्म मेकिंग इज अ विजुअल आर्ट फॉर्म एंड द विजुअल एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ फिल्म आर रेफर्ड टू एज मिस और सीन. इफ यू सी ऑन द लेफ्ट साइड ऑफ द सीन, ये शॉट है सेविंग प्राइवेट रायन का स्टार्टिंग ओपनिंग शॉट, जिसमें कि the main character is walking in front, उसकी family उसके पीछे follow कर रही है. So you obviously understand that establish हो रहा है कि he is the man of the house and his family loves him and they follow him wherever he goes. And this is something very important that he's come to attend with his family. The way they express themselves, the way they move on stage, different props जो स्टेज पे होते थे या फिल्म के सीन सेटिंग्स पे होते थे, और द कलर्स के भी अपने मीनिंग्स होते थे. So this entire thing is actually your reference of how do you decorate your shot itself. So you introduce your character, you establish your entire scene itself. Coming to the most important part of film editing, which is the cut and the transition. हम लोग editing is a post production process. जब shoot करके editor के पास सारे shots आते हैं, so he obviously combines different shots into scenes using the cuts and the transitions. And we need to understand ये cuts और transition क्या होते हैं और उसको किस purpose के लिए कब use किया जाता है. Like here you can see that transition refers to how one shot ends and the next begins. So you use different transition when one shot ends and the next shot begins, continuity. The most basic and common type of transition is the basic cut. A cut happens when one shot instantly replaces the other. So cut point of view से एक shot instantly दूसरे shot से continue होता है, that is called a basic cut. अब cuts भी अलग types के होते हैं और transitions भी अलग types के होते हैं. So let's look into different types of cuts in film editing. To start with, there are 5 different types of cuts in film editing. Cutting on action, cutaway, cross cut, jump cut, and match cut. So we'll see examples of each of them and understand कि ये कब और कैसे use होता है, किस purpose के लिए use होता है. So let's get into cutting on action first. Cutting on action is cutting from one shot to another while the subject is still in motion. जब आपका कैरेक्टर मोशन में है, कुछ एक्शन कर रहा है और उस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से आपने शॉट कट करके नेक्स्ट शॉट पे ज्वाइन किया. लेट्स सी एन एग्जांपल ऑफ दिस. यू सी मिशन इम्पॉसिबल का शॉट. ये दिस इज द नेक्स्ट शॉट. या किसी को मारा है कट पे, या लात मारी है तो कट पे, या सम कैरेक्टर व्हिच इज टर्निंग और somebody who's catching. So I'll show it again. You see हर शॉट में एक्शन का कंटिन्यूएशन हो रहा है. कटिंग ऑन एक्शन. इसका हाथ स्लिप करता है, कट होता है. दिस इज अ कट. ये मुक्का मारता है, दूसरे शॉट पे कट होता है. He kicks, दूसरे शॉट पे कट. He turns, suddenly a close up. It matches the movement or motion. So this is cutting on action as such, and it is an invisible cut as such. Let's go to the second type of cut, which is called the cutaway. A cutaway is an cutting from an insert shot of something and then back. Normally होता है कि कुछ action होता है और हम एक insert shot डालते हैं और back to अपने previous shot पे जाते हैं. So that is called a cutaway. So one example of that is ये insert shot हुआ and it goes back. Similarly, ये 7 का है और Spider-Man. I'll show you to again. There are 3 different shots. Cutaways में. The insert shot and goes back. This is a cutaway. Second shot, he remembers his wife. And similarly, what happened to the villain in Spider-Man. So these are insert shots in between and going back to what they were thinking as a main character, which is called a cutaway. Insert shot, go back. 7 में he remembers his wife Similarly, he remembers what happened to him last night. The next cut is called the cross cut. And cross cut is it intercuts back and forth between locations. Normally ये होता है जब आप फोन कॉल अटेंड कर रहे हो तो ना people at both ends पे intercut करते हैं, बातें कर रहे हैं, कोई बोल रहा है, कोई सुन रहा है, कोई react कर रहा है, या फिर when you're trying to create a tension out of it, तो आप intercut करते हो between different scenes. I'll show you an example of that.
Cross-cutting. This is when the editor intercuts back and forth between locations. For example, most phone conversations are usually cross-cut, and when used effectively, cross-cutting can certainly amp up the tension and suspense of a sequence. This technique is also used to show what's going on inside the character's head. Oh! Don't move. I don't want you to catch your own throat.
So this is called the cross cut, when you intercut back and forth between locations, or in this case, the last shot where he remembers how he was shot by by his murderers, and usse pehle wala shot was, I'll say it again.
This is when the editor intercuts back and forth between locations. For example, most phone conversations are usually cross-cut, and when used effectively, cross-cutting can certainly amp up the tension and suspense of a sequence.
This is another film जहाँ पे intercut हो रहा है between this guy who's trying to run on his wheelchair.
This technique is also used to show what's going on inside the character's head.
This is First Blood, when Rambo
Don't move.
को shape कर रहे हैं when he's in custody. Similarly, Robocop, when he remembers or dreams about now when he was shot, when he was actually a real cop.
Cross-cutting.
The next cut is called the jump cut. Jump cut is when the editor cuts between the same shots and deliberately shows the passing of time. जैसे कोई बैठा हुआ है, मतलब किसी की वेट कर रहा है और एक दो घंटे हो गए, तो उस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू में यू कांट शो द एंटायर थिंग. पासिंग ऑफ टाइम को एडिटिंग पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से यू जंप कट में आप दिखा सकते हो. I'll show you an example of this as well. So this is where you show the passing of time. Somebody कुछ एक्शन है जो बहुत फास्ट करना है, उसके लिए भी हम लोग जंप कट्स यूज करते हैं. I'll show it again. Basically, jump cut, same shot, but you deliberately show a passing of time. It's like a montage in fast forward. So this is jump cut. Now we come to the most important cut, which is called the match cut, which is the invisible cut as such. This cut is when you cut from one shot to a similar shot by matching the action or the composition. Okay. So I'll just play this as an example.
Now let's move on to the match cut. Match cuts look like this.
Come on, guys, let's get to work. Yeah.
Match cuts are often incorrectly referred to as jump cuts. However, there is a difference. A match cut cuts from one shot to a similar shot by either matching the action or the composition. Match cuts are mainly used as scene transitions because you're often jumping from one place to another, which is most likely why there's confusion on the matter. Match cuts don't always have to be visual either. There's also verbal match cuts, like this.
That looks just like an enormous wang. Pay attention.
I was distracted by that enormous flying.
Willie. Yeah. What's that? Wow, it looks like a giant Johnson.
I'll show you again. So this is the most important cut. You need to understand this because it cuts between one shot to a similar shot, matching the action or the composition.
Now let's move on to the match cut. Match cuts look like this.
So this is where they feel they're in a music video.
Come on, guys, let's get to work.
Match
Real
cuts are
life.
often incorrectly referred to as jump cuts.
A bone
However, there is a difference. A match
transition
cut cuts
into,
from one shot to a similar
satellite.
shot by either matching the action or the composition. Match cuts are mainly used as scene transitions because you're often jumping from one place to another, which is most likely why there's confusion on the
similar
matter.
shot.
Match cuts don't always have to be
movement,
visual
action.
either. There's also verbal match cuts,
You
like
can
this.
match
That looks just
on
like an enormous wang.
audio as
Pay
well.
attention.
I was distracted by that enormous flying.
Willie. Yeah. What's that? Wow,
So
it
this
looks
is a match
like a
cut on
giant
the
Johnson.
sound.
Yes.
So this was match cut as such.
Now let's move on.
Match cuts are the most kind of important cuts in film editing. This style of film editing is called continuity editing as such. And match cut is actually the art of hiding the edit itself, hiding the editing part, because you are matching on movement or composition or even audio as such. So there are different kinds of match cuts as well. Okay, there is graphical match cuts, there is match on action match cuts, and there is a sound bridge match cut. So you need to understand these three different types of match cuts. Graphical is when a visual element is carried over from one shot to the next shot. तो किसी जैसे हमने उस शॉट पे देखा था कि एक बोन हवा में उछल रहा है एंड उसका कट हुआ था into a satellite in space. So moreover, a graphical match cut is based on that, or it can be based on any other element in this shot itself. Second is the match on action. Match on action is the movement of a character or object and is carried over from one shot to the next shot. And finally, the sound bridge, where the audio or the sound element, उसको एक shot से दूसरे shot पे हम continue करते हैं. I'll show you an example of these as well.
This is the opening scene of Raiders of the Lost Ark. See if you can tell when the first edit occurs.
ये Raiders of the Lost Ark का है.
Did you see it? Let's take a look at that scene again. This time, notice how the shape of the mountain
Mountain
matches
का
the
shape
shot of a
match
real
किया.
mountain that was filmed on location in South America. This is an example of a graphical match cut that makes the edit almost invisible.
So this is a graphical match cut जहाँ पे एक visual element which was the mountain उसको match किया गया है from one shot to another. This is another graphical match cut जहाँ पे हमने clock के interior machinery को Paris की night life
As we watch it again, pay
से
attention to the circular cog in the middle and the
match किया है.
straight bars that extend out from that circular cog.
So the
These
circular
shapes
and the
are matched
lines
with the round turnabout and
दोनों
straight
को
streets of the city
match किया है
A
into
graphical
the
match
shot
cut
of a
between
top view
clock's
of Paris.
and the city's roads.
and the lights are moving. So this is another example of a graphical match cut.
Can I have some?
This is match on action. The movement of a character या object जो एक shot से हम दूसरे shot पे लेके आते हैं. You will see जैसे ही वो door खोलती है, cut to दूसरा shot है.
As the
Well,
movie
same
exits the
door
door, we
opening.
anticipate her coming out the other side. But the match-on-action cut changes the scene and location by having two new characters.
So दरवाजा उसने वहां से खोला और cut to दरवाजे में से ये लोग निकले. This is a match on action. So which is also a match cut.
Them all how to park their cars on their lawn.
This is a sound bridge जहाँ पे ऑडियो या साउंड एलिमेंट एक शॉट से दूसरे शॉट पे कैरी करते हैं. दरवाजा बंद हुआ एंड ये उठ गया. उसको लगा किसी ने दरवाजा बंद किया या चिल्लाया या कुछ आवाज की है. Show you again.
Them all how to park their cars on their lawn.
She closes the door. Or cut to the sound is matched in terms of the disturbance caused to somebody else. Okay, so these are three types of match cuts: the graphical, the match in action, and the sound bridge.
Them all how to
So these were these 5 types of cuts in film editing, and match cuts के भी 3 different types होते हैं, because it's the most popular of all. Now we come to the types of transition as such. So like I said, transition करीब 8 type के होते हैं in which is mostly used in film editing. So let's take you through what is transition. Fade in, fade out is a transition. Dissolve is a transition. Smash cut is also a transition. It's an abrupt transition. Iris, wipe. There are different types of wipes. Invisible cut is also a transition. An L cut and a J cut is an audio transition. Okay, so I'll take you through in terms of each one of them with examples as such. Let's
Starting off with
go
fade
into
in, fade out. We've seen this 1,000 times, and it's just dissolving either to or from black. Pretty self-explanatory.
It's a basic dissolve from to or from black. So fade in, fade out, fade into black or fade out to black. Okay, so very simple fade in, fade out.
Starting off with fade in, fade out.
Dissolve to
We've seen this
or
1,000 times, and it's
from-
just dissolving either to or from black. Pretty self-explanatory.
Okay, coming to the next
Dissolve
transition,
is when you blend
dissolve.
one shot into another, and that could look something like this. These are commonly used in montages as well, and also can represent a passing of time.
Dissolve is mostly used जब आप एक montage create कर रहे होते हैं of different dots.
Now, you could easily dissolve between the same shot, and it looks something like this.
So dissolve is when the end of one shot overlaps the start of the next one to create a gradual scene transition. I'll show it to you again.
Dissolve is when
Basic
you blend
dissolve.
one shot into another, and that could look something
There
like
is
this.
a movie Shawshank Redemption, very famous movie.
These are commonly used in montages as well, and also can represent a passing of time.
Like I said, it's used in passing of time as well. For creating a montage. From a fan to
Now, you could easily dissolve between the same
a
shot,
helicopter.
and it looks something like this.
So this is what is dissolve.
Smash cut. Smash cuts are abrupt transitions. The obvious example is someone waking up from an intense dream or a nightmare.
Oh, the gum is half done.
So smash cut is actually an abrupt transition जो कि बहुत क्रूशल मूवमेंट पे होता है सीन के, जब आप कट एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहे होते. सो इफ यू सी द शॉट अगेन, जैसे इसमें हमने दिखाया था कि आर्नोल्ड श्वार्ज़नेगर सपना देख रहा होता है. टोटल रिकॉल, जो पुरानी वाली टोटल रिकॉल मूवी है, उसमें he was having a nightmare and वो nightmare से उठता है. That was the abrupt transition, which is also called the smash cut. Similarly, there's a nice music of this lady on a joyride, and suddenly she's back. There's a sound of her वो झाड़ रही है रग को, which is the abrupt transition sound, and which is also known as the smash cut.
Smash cut. Smash cuts are abrupt transitions. The obvious example is someone waking up from an intense dream or a nightmare.
Well done, Miss Halfton.
Like I said, it happens at a crucial moment scene में जब आप expect नहीं कर रहे होते हैं, and that is what a smash cut is all about. So coming to
Another
iris,
transition is the iris. Now, the iris used to be an in-camera effect back in the day when you can manually open and close your iris to transition from black. Nowadays, it's used as a stylistic choice. And a lot of these transitions you may often find within a scene.
so iris बहुत पहले यूज होता था. कभी कभार आपने अगर पुरानी स्टार वॉर्स देखी होगी तो उसमें भी वाइप्स और आइरिस यूज होता है. So iris is a vibe that takes the shape of a shrinking or a growing circle. Depend करता है कि ये opening हो रही है सीन की या ending हो रही है सीन की. So that's a basic explanation of iris as a transition. Okay.
The wipe. And a wipe is a wipe. Look at that, it wiped.
This is right.
Oh, look, there's another. Okay, moving on. Oh, no, there's more wipes? Oh, there are many types of wipes.
बहुत अलग अलग टाइप के वाइप्स होते हैं. Wipes are transition from one shot to another with a visible pattern or element. That means वो star shape में भी हो सकते हैं, circular भी हो सकते हैं, horizontal wipe, vertical wipe, कुछ और pattern में wipe भी कर सकते हो, या किसी element point of view से wipe भी कर सकते हो. I'll show you the examples again.
The wipe. And a wipe is a wipe. Look at that, it wiped. Oh, look, there's another. Okay, moving on. Oh, no, there's more wipes? Oh, there are many types of wipes.
So this is another transition called the wipe, which is used. Star Wars में बहुत use करते हैं wipes.
Then there's the invisible cut. Invisible cuts are used to
Invisible
give the impression of a single take. However, cuts are hidden in blackness, like in Hitchcock's Rope or Evil Dead 2. Cuts are also hidden within whip pans, where you can hide the cut on the motion of the camera movement. Here are a few examples.
We're coming to get you, Barbara.
An editor might also hide a cut with an object crossing the frame.
So this is called the invisible cut. This is designed to completely hide the transition from the audience. तो बहुत अलग अलग स्टाइल से invisible cut होता है. I'll explain it to you one by one.
Then there's the invisible cut. Invisible cuts are used to give the impression. This is my favorite example because it's. Then there's the invisible cut. Invisible cuts are used to
So
give
this
the
is-
impression of a single take. However, cuts are hidden in blackness,
Table से
like in
hide हुआ है.
Hitchcock's Rope
So this was a cut as such.
or Evil Dead 2.
Evil Dead में the entire set was movable, so it looked like camera एक ही बारी में continuous move कर रहा है.
Cuts are also hidden within whip pans, where you can hide the cut on the motion of the camera movement.
ये camera motion पे भी
Here
आप
are a few examples.
invisible cut कर सकते हैं.
Perfect time. We're coming to get you, Barbara.
An editor
Motion
might
में
also hide a cut with an
या
object
कोई गाड़ी
crossing the
मूव
frame.
कर रही है तो वो ट्रांजिशन करती है दूसरे शॉट में. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड द इनविजिबल कट, जहाँ पे ऑडियंस को पता नहीं लगता कि कब ट्रांजिशन हो गई, क्योंकि डेलिबरेटली एडिटर उसको हाइड कर रहा है और बहुत सीमलेस बनाना चाह रहा है. So this is called the invisible cut.
This is my favorite
Another
example because it's pretty seamless
example.
unless you know what you're looking for.
इसमें देखना
Just like any
हाथ
good magic
सडनली
trick.
स्क्रीन से बाहर जाता है, वहां पे
So
कट
there's an invisible cut hidden right here.
यहाँ.
This shot was cleverly designed to make it appear as if Paul Newman was actually doing those card tricks. But really, he can't.
तो एक्चुअली पॉल न्यूमन को दिखा रहे हैं कि वो उसको कार्ड शफल करना आता है, बट वो कोई और एक्टर था और somebody else was doing it, was a pro in card dealing. और जैसे ही उसका हाथ बाहर जाता है वहां से पॉल न्यूमन शुरू हो जाता है कार्ड.
This is my favorite example because it's pretty seamless unless you know what you're looking for.
अभी
Just
उसका
like any
हाथ
good
बाहर
magic
जाएगा
trick.
तो पॉल न्यूमन का हाथ आएगा.
So there's an invisible
pro
cut
का
hidden
हाथ
right
ये
here.
अभी पॉल न्यूमन का हाथ आया.
This shot was cleverly
और
designed to
यहाँ
make it
Paul
appear as if
Newman आ
Paul
गया.
Newman was actually doing those card tricks.
So this was an
But
invisible cut.
really, he can't. Yell cut is an audio-based transition.
Coming to L cut.
This is when the audio from the current shot carries over to the next shot. Now keep in mind, this doesn't have to just be for scene transitions. This is used all the time, even when characters are just talking to each other.
Come on! We'll have to teach this abuse much longer.
They don't serve fried chicken and watermelon on a daily basis in my mess hall.
You, John Wayne? Is this me?
So L cut is actually audio based transition है, जब ऑडियो आपके करंट शॉट से कैरी ओवर करके दूसरे शॉट पे चले जाता है. तो इफ यू सी द एग्जांपल ऑफ
Yell cut is an audio-based transition.
this audio is
This is when the
continued.
audio from the current shot carries
See,
over to the next
Predator
shot.
की शॉट है. Predator 1.
Now keep in mind, this doesn't have to just be for scene transitions. This is used all the time, even when characters are just talking to each other.
Come on! We'll have to teach this abuse much longer.
They don't serve fried chicken and watermelon on a daily basis in my mess hall.
You, John Wayne? Is this me?
So L cut is basically audio based transition, जब ऑडियो आपका एक शॉट से दूसरे शॉट पे कैरी फॉरवर्ड होता है, और J cut में उसका उल्टा होता है.
The J cut is when the audio from the next scene starts before you get to it.
Yeah, I gotta go home.
So you hear what's going on before you see what's going on.
Exactly. You hear what's going on before you see what's going on.
These are very subtle editing techniques that people might not even notice. And that's the point. The J cut and the L cut are designed to specifically create a seamless flow, a seamless transition from one scene to another, with audio guiding the way.
Gordon, I got something for you. This, my friend, is for you.
So the L cut is जब sound first shot से carry forward होता है second shot में, जबकि J cut होता है जब sound पिछले shot से पहले ही आ जाता है और continue करता है आगे. When the audio from the next scene starts before you get to the scene itself. So these are all your transitions, types of transition as such. So there are different types of transition which we covered, which is your fade in, fade out, your dissolve, smash cut, iris, different types of wipes, the invisible cut, the L cut and the J cut. हमने 8 different types of transitions cover किए अभी, और 5 different types of cuts हमने cover किए. Cutting on action, cutaway, cross cut, jump cut, or match cut. So these were the cut and transitions of film editing. Now let's talk about basically the vision of the film directors, जो कि आगे चल के एक cinematic technique होती है, which the film directors use. This was used by one of the most famous directors called Steven Spielberg on a very famous movie. It's an Oscar-winning movie, Schindler's List, and the technique was called the eye trace. It's a cinematic technique or a strategy as such. The best directors do not leave anything to chance and use these techniques when you shoot to draw the eyes to the portions of the frame and then place the important information there. So the viewer sees exactly what the director wants them to see. In simple words, जो directors होते हैं वो टेक्निक यूज करते हैं ताकि ऑडियंस किसी फ्रेम में कहीं देखे और वहां जहां देख रही होती है ऑडियंस वहां पे वो कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन, इंपॉर्टेंट इंफॉर्मेशन प्लेस कर देते हैं. इस तरह से जो डायरेक्टर होते हैं वो ऑडियंस को वही दिखाते हैं जो वो दिखाना चाहते हैं. सो दैट इज व्हाट द आई ट्रेस इज. सो आई ट्रेस के बारे में मैं थोड़ा और डिटेल में बताना चाहूंगा. देयर आर डिफरेंट type methods, the three methods used to direct the eye as such.
The eye trace. Eye trace refers to when a director intentionally draws the viewer's eyes to a portion of the frame like this or this.
You know you my man, right?
A director is largely in charge of directing the viewer's eyes. How they go about this is what gives the director their unique style.
So eye trace is exactly what it's a method जहाँ पे a director uses a technique of diverting or directing the eye of the audience to specific portion of the frame.
The eye trace.
There are three methods used to direct the eye of the viewer. और ये three methods क्या है? Let's watch.
There are three main methods used to direct the eyes of the viewer: motion, position, and color.
So there are three methods, which is motion, position, positioning, and color. So let's look into all these three methods of how do you direct the eye of the audience. The first method is motion.
Our first method for eye trace is motion. Let's take a look. In this scene, the waiter is in motion, so our eyes follow him as he walks through the room.
देखिए किस तरह से कैमरा भी फॉलो कर रहा है.
Spielberg's shot size is close enough to the waiter to signal his importance in the scene.
ये मिड
His
शॉट
depth
है.
of field is shallow enough to keep our attention.
बहुत
from
shallow
straying.
depth of field है.
His camera movement pairs with the motion of his actor.
कैमरा मूवमेंट भी ट्रैकिंग है.
The motion in this scene guides our
The
eyes
camera
right
guides
where
through the
Spielberg wants them
movement
to be.
or motion of the waiter itself. So this is how through motion you are directing the eye of the audience. The motion of the camera which is following the waiter as such. Coming to the second part, which is called positioning. Positioning में
Our second method is positioning. The waiter draws the eyes to a specific spot, and we reveal Oscar Schindler.
So the motion is actually continuing and revealing or positioning the main character Oscar Schindler. This is the movie Schindler's List, and the main character is kind of presented to the audience in the second method, which is positioning. Coming to the third method, which is color.
We've gone over how motion and position can guide the viewer's eyes. Now, you may be
This is a
thinking to
black and
yourself,
white movie.
what about color? And how does it apply to a black and white film? Did you forget about this scene?
This is a World War II ki movie. This is a small girl. Everything is black and white.
The little girl in the red coat can be spotted from Schindler's high vantage point.
But using
And we
color,
watch with a singular focus as the chaos unfolds
stood out.
around her.
you see how Schindler's eyes are moving,
The beauty of eye trace is that it's a cinematic strategy
catching
rather
the
than a rule.
little girl. So all these three are methods of how you can divert the eye of the audience into seeing what आप उनको दिखाना जो चाहते हैं in your film. Okay. Coming to the best practices of a film editor, most of you who want to be film editors now would want to watch or learn from this. Normally जब shoot होके आता है तो बहुत सारी raw footages होती है, मतलब बहुत सारे hours of footage shoot किए होते हैं. So as an editor, along with your assistant editor, you watch the raw footage at least twice before your shoot itself. Okay. In terms of आप पूरी footage को दो बार ही देखते हैं, raw footage को, कि क्या है shoot और किस तरह से shoot किया गया है, so that you know what you have in terms of footage itself, जिससे आपको पूरी film create करनी है using the best of the best shots. That's the first best practice, that you should go through your raw footage at least twice. Second is, a relationship between an editor and the film director is sacred. Okay, because it is the vision of the film director, and the editor is actually a person who is creating a story based on the vision of the film director. जैसे नॉर्मली हमने देखा है कि एक फिल्म डायरेक्टर अपनी विजन को ड्यूरिंग अ शूट कैप्चर करता है थ्रू कैमरा एंगल्स, कैमरा मूवमेंट एंड ऑल. ओके, व्हाट अ फिल्म एडिटर इज एक्चुअली, he is like a poet, or he is like somebody who's writing a thesis. Now, using the best shots, he is the one who's conveying the entire story in a very simple and beautiful manner. So sometimes the editor leads or adds value to the vision of the director. Okay, so that is one of the reasons why the relationship between editor and the film director is sacred. That means both should respect each other. Both should know that each one of them has his own vision and is working together to make the best film out of it. So that's why we say nurture this relationship between an editor and a director. So as a film editor, you should actually have a very good rapport with your film director, and he should respect you in terms of your knowledge, your expertise as an editor, to bring more value on the table when you're editing the film. He understands कि आप उसकी vision समझते हो और उसके basis पे आप उसको advice भी देते हो. So that's the second best practice of a film editor. The third best practice is, you should always factor extra time for renders, exports, errors या कुछ crash हो जाए. Okay, हमेशा एक schedule बनाओ जिसमें आप extra time रखो, because everything depends on you as a film editor to release the film on time. जो फिल्म का प्रीमियर होता है उससे पहले ही आपका सब कुछ रिलीज होना चाहिए. Okay, that's very, very important. That's the third best practice. The fourth best practice is you should, as an editor, always try something new and you will be surprised when it works. Because sometimes क्या होता है कि आप कुछ नया ट्राई करते हो and you will be surprised that वो नई चीज कुछ और निखार लेके आ जाती है, which is very interesting to showcase to your audience. That's something very new as such. Okay. Coming to the fifth best practice, which is the most important thing, that audio is the glue to your edit. Okay. The soundtrack, जो आपका मूवी का soundtrack होता है, that is your glue. वो आपकी पूरी मूवी की जो स्टोरी है उसको एक साथ करती है. Okay. मतलब इकट्ठा करती है as a story itself. So always spend more time on your audio or the soundtrack. ठीक है. बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो साउंड को इग्नोर करते हैं, विजुअल more important, but sound is very, very important for your film itself. And finally, I want to talk about the sound itself. कि आपको ये समझ में आना चाहिए कि साइलेंस इज ऑल्सो अ साउंड. ओके, ये नहीं है कि आपने ऑडियो की टाइमलाइन को पूरा वीडियो की तरह भर दिया. द गुड एडिटर्स यूज साइलेंस इन टर्म्स ऑफ कोई इमोशन या कुछ एक्शन या कुछ सिचुएशन को और एनहांस करने के लिए वो साइलेंस को यूज करते हैं. Silence is where there is no sound, but it is used effectively by the editor in the edit itself. So these are the 5 best practices of a film editor. Now you should remember this if you want to make a career as a film editor. This is something which is very important for you to understand. How does an editor think and feel as such? Many famous editors have been asked, how do you know when to cut? क्योंकि बहुत important question है ये कि आपके पास footage है, कहाँ पे cut करूँ? Okay, ये सवाल हर editor से पूछा जाता है और बहुत सारे editor बोलते हैं यार मैं instinct के through cut करता हूँ. मतलब पता नहीं, मेरे को अंदर से लगता है हाँ यहाँ पे cut होना चाहिए तो तभी करता हूँ. ऐसा कुछ मेरा process नहीं है. But they obviously want to share what they think and feel when they and कि आप कब कट करो. Okay, so let's get into it as such कि क्या होता है. According to these famous film editors, editing is all about the eyes. Eyes tell more than what a dialogue can also. Okay. So an editor feels that through eyes itself, they know where the shot can be enhanced. Now, a few seconds more will add more value to it as such. Okay, so an editor always looks into these small nuances of the eyes or the expressions or the gestures as such. So that's the first thing that you should remember as an editor, that editing is all about eyes and the emotions. Second is emotions take time. Okay, when you watch a movie on screen, हम लोग एक connection feel करते हैं with the characters. Okay, वो क्यों होता है? क्योंकि हमारे पास उतना time है कि हम उनके faces या expressions या emotions देख सके before they speak and after they had spoken. Okay, so that is the most important thing, that as a editor you need to understand that emotions take time to actually connect with the audience. So whenever you are editing your shots, make sure that if it's an emotional shot, you give it more time to it. You know, the right time, you should understand what is the right time given to emotions, because to connect with your audience, it will take some time. Okay. The next is editing is 70% rhythm. Okay. You understand that a rhythm is the pacing of the edit. एक पेस होता है एडिट का, जिसको रिदम कहते हैं. ओके. एक एडिटर यूज करता है ये अपनी इंस्टिंक्ट कि कब कट करना है, क्योंकि ही और शी कैन यूज एक इनविजिबल कट और एक अब्रप्ट कट, और मे बी वो किसी शॉट को थोड़ा सा और स्टे रख सकते हैं, just to now create a reaction with their audience. Okay, so editing is 70% rhythm. You should understand what the rhythm is all about. Okay, and accordingly know when to cut. Finally, as a famous film editor, Walter Murch, he said that you should take editing one shot at a time. Okay, and if you watch any scene, you would see कि उसमें emotion है, उसमें rhythm है, and आपको वो feel होनी चाहिए कि आप कब cut करना है as an editor. Okay, so these are the 4 things which the editors have shared with us in terms of how they think and feel. But if editing is so instinctive, okay, how do you learn it? And many of them will tell you that it's only through practice. आप एक अच्छे एडिटर सिर्फ प्रैक्टिस कर के ही बन सकते हो. जैसे वॉल्टर मर्च जो एपिक क्लिप्सो नाउ के बहुत फेमस एडिटर है, वो एडिटर की है, उनका एक कहना है कि एडिटिंग इज वेरी सिमिलर टू डांस एज सच, एंड यू कैन सी एंड अंडरस्टैंड द डांस स्टेप्स, बट अगर आपको असली में डांस करना है तो आपको डांस ही करना पड़ेगा प्रैक्टिस करके. ओके, so that is what is editing all about. Editing being so instinctive, and you can learn it only through practice. So I've covered how editors think and feel. I've covered the cinematic technique used by directors called the eye trace. I have told you about different types of cuts and transitions, what are different types of match cuts. I've told you the different techniques or methods, 3 methods of how you direct the eyes of the viewer as such. What is a mise-en-scene, which is a French term, which actually through which you create the visual elements of your scene and now introduce your character or scene itself. So all these things are part of your grammar of the edit, which you should understand and learn. Okay, and finally use the art of silence in your film editing as such. So with this I conclude my session. I hope you guys had a lot to learn here. Okay, now I can take some questions as well. Okay, Vishal says ki, could you please go into a little detail about how invisible cuts were used in the movie Birdman? Vishal, Birdman में ना एक्शन पे, मोशन पे, कैमरा के जो मोशन पे cuts, invisible cuts use किए थे. Okay, if I can show you that, hold on.
Then this is my favorite example because then there's the invisible cut. Invisible cuts are used to give the impression of a single take. However, cuts are hidden in blackness, like in Hitchcock's Rope or Evil Dead 2. Cuts are also hidden within whip pans, where you can hide the cut on the
ये
motion of the
movement
camera
जो कर रहे हैं
movement.
ना, camera movement, ये बीच
Here are a
में
few examples.
action के बीच में cut हो गया.
We're coming to get you, Barbara.
An editor might
Let me see if I can
hide the
pause
cut
here.
on the motion of the camera.
ये जब movement हो रहा है, जब ये throw करता है, तो बीच में ही जहाँ blur आ जाता है ना, वहीं पे cut हो जाता है, और उसके बाद वो actual में ये फेंकते हैं जो पोस्टर को, जो बिल्कुल टूट जाता है. तो बीच में दो, मतलब there's a cut in between. If I can show you here.
Here are a few examples from movement.
So this is where the cut happens. ये यहाँ पे. Okay.
Here are a few examples.
Similarly, ये dark वाला जो है, ये यहाँ पे भी एक cut है. ठीक है, which you guys did not understand. Evil Dead का shot खत्म हुआ है और यहाँ पे ये next shot शुरू हुआ है. There's a cut because it was all dark as such.
Cuts are also hidden within whip.
So this is how you use these individual cuts. Prashant, camera angles, basically different kinds of camera angles होते हैं. Your long shot, basic camera angles long shot होते हैं, mid shot होते हैं और close up होते हैं. But उसके अलग अलग ना extreme close up, extreme long shot, ये अलग अलग shots उसी के basic shots के families होते हैं. Okay, so these are different kinds of shots. अभी close ups आप use करते हो when you are showing an emotion of the character. Okay, extreme close ups होता है जब आप बिल्कुल उसकी आंखों में ना उसकी emotion या वो क्या सोच रहा है या वो क्या फील कर रहा है, उस वजह से आप एक्सट्रीम क्लोजअप्स में जाते हो, या उसका डर दिखाना है उसकी आंखों में, तब आप एक्सट्रीम क्लोजअप्स में जाते हो. सिमिलरली लॉन्ग शॉट, मिड शॉट, ये डिफरेंट एक्सट्रीम लॉन्ग शॉट, इसके हर उसके पर्पस होता है. आई हैव व्हाट आई विल डू इज वी विल शेयर द वीडियो ऑफ the grammar of the shot again for those who could not attend that. आपको कैमरा एंगल्स के बारे में बहुत कुछ नॉलेज आ जाएगी from that video itself. Okay, I will ask Harpreet to share that video of the grammar of the shot. This was a video before this grammar of the edit, and उसमें मैंने बहुत डिटेल में ग्रामर, कैमरा एंगल्स, कैमरा मूवमेंट, फ्रेम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से कैमरास क्या होते हैं, वो सब समझाया है. So I think you should go through that video itself. How does an editor include all the VFX in the movie? Others, actually, एक editor जो होता है, but there are different kinds of editors. एक film editor होता है, एक editor होता है जो ads create करता है, ads promos, क्योंकि उसके जो एडिटिंग स्टाइल होता है वो बहुत फास्ट होता है, क्योंकि वो शॉर्ट फॉर्मेट में काम करता है, तो बहुत फास्ट कट में उसे छोटे छोटे कट्स यूज करने होते हैं, और बहुत पेस ऑफ द शॉट्स बहुत फास्ट होता है. ठीक है, वैसे ही एक जो फिल्म एडिटर होता है वो नॉर्मली काफी चीजें विच इज पार्ट ऑफ VFX खुद ही कर सकता है through the presets of the editing software itself. तो सॉफ्टवेयर में जैसे अगर उसे कलर करेक्शन करनी है या अगर उसको कुछ और क्रिएट करना है तो बहुत इजीली ये इफेक्ट्स क्रिएट कर सकता है थ्रू द प्रीसेट्स ऑफ द सॉफ्टवेयर इटसेल्फ. ओके, vertigo effect. Okay, I have heard about vertigo effect. Can you please explain where we use it and what the director had to show it to the vertigo effect is actually okay. Rishabh, ये vertigo effects now I have also not very I don't have much knowledge about it. I'll be very frank with you, but I can give you some inputs on mail in terms of what is it and where it's used. So if you can actually mail me the details of your question and I will reply back to you, Rishabh. Any other questions? Saurabh? Okay, dolly effect. यार ये तुम लोग grammar of the shot पे आ गए हो. This is more on the edit part. Hold on. I'll just open up the other presentation. Okay. So these were different camera shots: wide shot, full shot, a long shot, medium full shot. The different types of basic shots, camera shots, and extended family. This is extreme wide shot, Mad Max ka. This is wide shot, Martian ka, where you establish the location itself. Django. So let me come to the dolly part. These are different camera shots based on framing: single, 2, 3, over the shoulder, point of view, single shots, double shots, triple shots, over the shoulder. So these are camera movements, the language of camera movements. Zoom in, zoom out. जब आप लेंस के साथ खेल रहे हैं, कैमरा नहीं मूव कर रहा. Okay. This is pan left and right. ये कैमरा का मूवमेंट हो रहा है, सिर्फ कैमरा फिजिकली मूव नहीं कर रहा. टिल्ट अप एंड डाउन, सेम कैमरा वहीं पे है, कैमरा का सिर्फ अप एंड डाउन हो रहा है उसका लेंस. एंड दिस इज डॉली इन. डॉली इन जब आप कैमरा एक्चुअली फिजिकली मूव कर रहा है अंदर और बाहर. सो दिस इज डॉली इन और डॉली आउट. जूम इन और जूम आउट में और डॉली इन डॉली आउट में डिफरेंस ये है कि जूम इन जूम आउट में आप लेंस के साथ ही खेल रहे हो, कैमरा वहीं पे है. लेकिन डॉली इन डॉली आउट में क्या है कि एक्चुअली कैमरा फिजिकली मूव कर रहा है टुवर्ड्स द सब्जेक्ट डॉली इन में, और अवे फ्रॉम द सब्जेक्ट डॉली आउट. सो दैट्स द डिफरेंस. ट्रक इन ट्रक आउट इस ट्रैकिंग टाइप का है. Truck left, truck right, pedestal up, pedestal down. So all these are different camera movements as such. Vijay, I would suggest that firstly you should watch a lot of movies as such. Now, in terms of it might be old movies for you as a young generation, but movies like Shawshank Redemption, movies like Raging Bull, movies like uh, um, in terms of whether it's Matrix, the entire series, or whether it's Jurassic Park, or whether it's the latest Guardian of the Galaxy, you should watch a lot of movies as such. The editors, you should actually follow these editors like Walter Murch is one of my favorites, and there is Michael Kahn, a very famous editor as well. So you should actually find out which movie you like best in terms of editing, and find out who's the film editor of that, and accordingly you should follow that person, because you want to be like them. You like their work. You should understand how they went up in their career, what were their best practices, their struggle, and learn from that. So I would suggest that watch a lot of movies, follow your film editors जिनकी आपको movies पसंद है, and YouTube में उनके interviews देखो, उनके काम के बारे में देखिए, and just practice, get a sense of editing as such, rhythm. जैसे मैंने बताया कि तो प्रैक्टिस से ही आएगा ये सब, लेकिन वो इंस्टिंक्ट बनाना पड़ेगा आपको कि कट कहाँ करना है, ठीक है, वो इंस्टिंक्टिवली हो सकता है. यू हैव टू फील द मोमेंट इन योर शॉट्स कि यहाँ पे कट अब करना है, डिपेंडिंग ऑन व्हाट यू वांट टू शो टू योर ऑडियंस. How to present a character is obviously when you introduce your character as such. So let's take an example. जैसे अभी हम लोगों ने एक शॉट देखा था जिसमें हमने शिंडलर, ऑस्कर शिंडलर का, ऑस्कर शिंडलर्स लिस्ट इज अ वेरी interesting and very famous movie, specifically from editing point of view as well. So when you introduce your character, you need to understand the camera angle that you will be using, because अगर वो larger than life है character, तो आप उसको थोड़ा कैमरा नीचे से ऊपर रखेंगे to give a kind of a larger than life feel. You will now, if the character has more gray areas या मतलब more dark side, then आप उसको बहुत bright lighting नहीं करेंगे, उसको हमेशा shadows या ना किसी कोई टोपी पहन के उसके फेस पे कुछ shadows पड़ रही है जो dark side है उसकी highlight करने के लिए. तो you will introduce your character or present your character based on उसकी पर्सनालिटी क्या है और उसको किस तरह से आप दिखाना चाह रहे हैं. It depends on your camera angles, it depends on your setting, it depends on your props that you will use, it depends on your lighting, it depends on the entire arrangement of your scene itself. So that is how you should approach in terms of presenting or introducing your characters. Avinash, multi-camera setup normally, जैसे for example, if you talk about films itself, अलग-अलग cameras set करके they obviously capture these. Reality show में वो switch करते हैं multi cameras. There is a kind of a online director on the set itself जो बताता है कि camera 2 low, next camera 7 low, next camera 12 low. This is the same in a IPL match or a cricket match as well, multiple cameras. But film cameras में they obviously use multiple cameras because they want to take different options or different editions of the reaction shot, या जो जिनको लग रहा है कि कभी कभार ये शॉट एडिशनल ले लेते हैं, तो 2-3 कैमरा का शूट रखते हैं डिपेंडिंग ऑन व्हाट द एक्शन इज इन द सीन और what is the if it's an action wala scene, that is how they will use multiple camera shots. If you've seen the movie making of the movie in 1917, that's the best example of multi camera. And multi camera ke saath bhi, how do you sync the shots, the cameras? So the entire movie, it's an Oscar winning movie 1917, जिसमें आपको पूरी मूवी लगता है कि एक ही कैमरे से शूट करी है, बट इट इज डन वेरी स्मार्टली. दे हैव मल्टीपल कैमरास, बट नॉर्मली क्या होता है कि कोई ड्रोन से शूट कर रहे हैं, तो जैसे ड्रोन नीचे आता है तो जो असिस्टेंट कैमरामैन है वो भागते हुए ड्रोन को पकड़ता है और उसको कंटिन्यू करता है उस शॉट को, ठीक है. या कुछ और शॉट्स है वो क्रेन पे है, क्रेन से लेके वो रनिंग शॉट में मैच किया जाता है दूसरे मल्टीपल कैमरा में. तो you see, watch these movie making of the movie 1917, which is an amazing example of multi-camera sync, which actually makes the audience feel कि एक ही कैमरा में शूट किया गया है. There's no kind of cut in the scene itself. Okay, Rahul, does camera angle help in transition, or we can simulate the angle while editing? I mean, are angles important for transition? Will angle affect the transition if done wrong? नहीं, as such तो नहीं. If you can, normally क्या होता है कि कैमरा एंगल्स ये स्टोरी बोर्ड लेवल पे ही फाइनल हो गया होता है इन टर्म्स ऑफ कौन से सीक्वेंस में कैमरास लग रहे हैं. बट now within the limit itself, the editor obviously does things which adds value to the story itself. तो कैमरा एंगल जो फिक्स किया है वो फिक्स किया है. The editor has no say in that. But if he obviously normally 4K में shoot होता है, तो they have the option of using that scale to adjust the camera angles, or अगर आपको motion लेना है, transition लेना है, तो the editor has that scope of using the scale of 4K or 8K जिसमें भी shoot किया गया. That is the advantage that the editor has on the post production table. I think depending on आपका हीरो जो है प्रशांत, you should use the, if he is larger than life दिखा रहे हो उसको, तो आप लो एंगल से ही लेंगे. एंड बेसिकली आपको the eyes, the camera angle should focus on the eyes of the hero itself, because as a main character, as the hero character, he or she should connect with the audience. And audience के साथ आप तभी connect कर सकते हो जब audience आपको आंख से आंख मिला के देखे और आपसे connect करे, आपकी feelings उसमें, इसको empathy कहते हैं, कि वो feel कर सके audience जो आपका hero feel कर रहा है. और वो तभी feel कर सकते हैं जब आप eyes जो है हीरो की, उसको ऑडियंस की आईज में, मतलब the hero should always or most of the time look at the camera and connect with the audience. क्योंकि normally जो characters होते हैं, जो fidgety characters होते हैं या बहुत negative characters होते हैं, वो कभी भी कैमरे की तरफ देखते नहीं, वो left right देखते हैं. तो here the hero should always be looking in the eye of the camera or the lens and connecting with the audience. So camera angles आप अलग-अलग कर सकते हैं, but the expression, emotion, and the eyes are the most important in terms of connecting with your audience as a hero. Yes, 1971 best example for invisible cut. Shivam. Any other question, guys? Okay, guys, you can write to me if you feel you have some other question as such at puneet@aptech.ac.in. And I will just give you some time. I'll surely reply back to you and answer all your queries regarding anything that you want. And so thank you, everybody. Harpreet, are you there?
I'm here.
Hello. So thank you. And I hope you will